Hello guys, welcome to Coding Bytes channel. From today we are starting with our YouTube series. So if you want to become a data analyst, backend developer, or software engineer, then most of the first skill which come will be an SQL. In this video we are going to learn about an SQL from beginner to advanced. In this series, I will explain you what is a database, what is SQL, what is a DBMS, and what are the commands we are using in an SQL. So let's start. This is our second slide. So let's understand what is a database. Database is nothing but an organized collection of data. Let's take an example of a school. In a school, there is a students. So what exactly the school are doing? School is having a database of students. There, all the students are stored in an organized manner. Is nothing but a database. And how the database store the data? Database store the data in the form of table in a rows and columns. Let's take an example of students, user, orders, products, etc. So what is a DBMS? DBMS is nothing but a database management system. It is a software used to manage a database. What is a data? Data is nothing but a user or student. Student with the name, his email ID, his roll number is a data. And DBMS is a different. It is a software which we are using to manage databases. What is an SQL? SQL is nothing but a language. SQL is a language we are using to communicate with the database. So DBMS is a database management system. What is an example of DBMS? Example of DBMS are MySQL, Oracle, SQL Server. What is an RDBMS? RDBMS is nothing but a relational database management system. And in an RDBMS, we store data in the form of table. Let's take an example of files. In a files, we store the data in the Excel format. But in RDBMS, we store the data in the table format like rows and columns. And that tables are connected using the keys. What type of key? In an SQL, we have two types of keys, primary key and foreign key, that we will study in our next series. What is SQL? SQL is a structured query language which we are using to communicate with the database. What action we can perform with an SQL? We can perform read operation, insert operation, update operation, delete operation. All the operation we can perform on the data using an SQL structured query language. There are total five types of SQL command. DDML, DML, DDML, DCL, DQL, TCL. So DDL is nothing but a data definition language. DML is nothing but a data manipulation language. DQL is a data query language. DCL is a data control language. TCL is a transaction control language. TDL we are using, if you want to define the data, then we are using an DDL. If you want to manipulate the data, then we use the DML. If you want to perform this operation, like if you want to retrieve the data, then we use a DQL. DCL we are using to grant the permission. TCL, transaction control language, we are using to perform like transaction management. In an DDL, we have a multiple statement: create, alter, drop, rename. In an DML, we have a insert, update, delete. In DQL, we have select. In DCL, we have a grant and revoke. In TCL, we have a save point and rollback. Thank you for watching. Follow for second part. Thank you. Do subscribe.